Anyway, sorry. Well, as you were
I did
saying.
have something to say. I ordered the other day
Yeah.
a keyboard, like piano keyboard.
Okay, nice.
And I was like, you know what? Because I literally get back every day. The only thing that's going on in my week at the moment is podcast, gym every morning,
And Dr. Kegel.
which is sick. Couple kegels, which don't take long, take a couple minutes, and that's it. There's not much
Have
else
you
to
seen
do.
the girl that kegled on your sausage recently?
No, but it's coming up.
Oh, she got the re-invite. She got the re-up.
She got the re-up.
Bro.
She got a two-time for the
I'm
two-time.
gassed for you, bro.
It's all right. It is what
Man's
it
about
is,
to man's about to be kegel. Oh, by the way, guys, or women, have you been kegled on?
Yeah, you got to drop them. Like, I'm just saying, like,
Since our podcast, have you tried your Kegel exercises?
yeah.
Let us know.
But yeah, if you put in a man of the match performance like that, if you come in like Bruno Fernandes, 90 plus 10 penalty, then yeah, you're getting a re-invite. You know, you got a place in the starting 11.
First name on the team sheet.
Anyway, yeah, first name on the team sheet. You know, if you're on the right way for the captain's armband. Anyway, I bought a keyboard because I was listening to the tune from Willy Wonka's and the Chocolate Factory. Do you remember from back in the day?
I don't know why you said that like that was sus. You said like, yeah, from Willy Wonka's and Chocolate Factory.
Well, anyway, you know, it's called like Pure Imagination. You know? You know the song? In a world of pure imagination. So I was like, fuck, I really like this tune. So I've jumped on Amazon, ordered myself a keyboard. Not bad, 100 quid with a stool and a stand.
Nice.
And it came today, and I'm already learning the song. I could play the
Wait, you've got it
tiny
set
bit
up?
at the beginning. Yeah, I was playing it before we came.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Sick. I saw, because I've gone through a similar phase like 2 years ago. Toby had a keyboard in his gaff, so I would go up to his gaff.
I remember that.
I tried to learn, and you can do it quite well. My biggest issue is, and this is something that I believe is genetic, right? My fingers are wonderfully long.
Yeah, they're perfect for piano.
They're perfect for piano, but the problem is, and it's gotten better as I've gotten older, but certainly in my teenage years, my issue was that whatever I would do with my right hand, my left hand would do exactly the same, and I would really struggle for it not to. For example, if I had a cookie in my left hand and a full drink in my right hand, and I went to go and eat the cookie, the drink would pour over me.
Shit, that's like, isn't it meant to be like one side of your brain controls one and the other?
Yeah, potentially. But
my science teacher was always like, yeah, when you're using scissors, use your left and you train your brain, and it's like good. It's meant to be good to use your left hand.
Potentially, but for me it was just so that's what the issue with the piano
Why
was.
don't you sit
it wanted
on your
one
left?
hand to do one thing.
Why don't you sit on it like put it under there, get it right under your bum.
Yeah.
Next thing you know.
No, that's fine.
Numbers.
That's fine. I can have this here and it not do anything. But if it's asking for two different instructions, my brain's fried, bro. I ain't got the capacity for that.
Okay, that's fair.
But anyways, I hope
it's class. I'll tell you what, if
well.
you're getting a bit bored and you've got a bit of money, cop yourself a little keyboard. You can probably get one cheaper
bread.
than 100 quid.
Because Chip O'Crimes is peas.
And I only was playing for an hour, watched a couple of tutorials to
Yeah.
learn like the chords and the notes, you know, how it all, the keyboard was laid out. And then I was like, oh, I've got it a little bit now. Next thing you know, whole tune's playing. Next thing you know, I'm a famous musician.
And you've got birds
lining up left and right.
This is another thing that's very attractive, by the way, is the ability to play a musical instrument.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say me, but that's all right. Yes, the ability to play a musical instrument. The fact, just the ability to do something that most people cannot do.
A talent
is attractive. If you're a talented footballer, love that. You know, if you have a job that is obscure, that is different, and you're good at it,
you're
cool.
successful.
Yeah, successful. You've got. You know, you've got big goals, whatever.
Ambition, drive.
That was the word I was looking for. That's attractive. And yeah, like you just said, if I've just met a girl and she could just belt out the piano like proper. I'm talking like those levels where we jump on the tube and there's a piano and you just belt it out quick time.
Or like my man Vicstar.
Yeah, Vic is good at it.
I almost
as well.
knocked one out over Vicstar, bro. The way he jumped on the piano in a train station, started just wheeling up some Mozart piece.
Yeah.
I was there like, I wouldn't mind taking you to the bathroom and absolutely flying this meat scepter a long way down your shit pipe.
Meat Scepter's becoming quite a...
You like that one?
Yeah.
I did. We got a few DMs,
I swear
actually.
you came up with that on the podcast.
And not only that, another thing that we got DM'd a lot about, though, Chip, was a lot of women were asking for you to shove your fingers down their throat.
That's just... That is just it. It is what it is. I've had a serious glow up this year though. So.
You have, and you know what? Shout out all the Felitas shooting their shot.
Yeah, keep going for it. One of yous may land one day.
Absolutely, but again, you were telling me that the biggest mistake, and this is something Ethan said as well, was that women DM and their profile is private.
Oh, it's awful.
So
what am I meant to do?
Tell them your
what we're
struggle.
meant to do. So you DM us like doing whatever you're doing, and then what? We're meant to look at this little 5-pixel tiny circle and judge if you are, attractive to us.
Yeah.
Because every relationship or whatever, every something starts off with attraction. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense.
Sure.
That's not a shallow thing to say. I genuinely believe.
Well, no, if you're not physically attracted to the person, there's not going to be a relationship.
That's genuinely what I believe, and there are people out there that will say that is shallow. No. But if you are, if there is no physical attraction, then it's dead. Mm-hmm. What am I looking at? To me, if I'm not attracted to you, what am I looking at? Like you're still a human, and I've got respect for you, and I'm sure you're an amazing person. But if looks wise you're like a cardboard box, then what's the point?
It's a wrap.
Yeah, and the same goes the other way. If you don't find me attractive, then I definitely don't want to be with you.
Yeah,
at all, because that's dead for you.
But judging by them sliding your DMs, you would assume that they are attracted to you because, well, they've seen the pick of the crime. So. There you go. I just thought trust me, the fellas DMs is a wild place filled with Felitas doing the most.
Yeah, and they're doing it.
Fair play to all of you lot, because you certainly keep Chippo Crimes entertained.
They're putting in a grind.
Yeah, they are, and you gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Big time, high key.
You're boosting Crimea's ego.
Yeah, exactly. I love how I've managed to. Your name is now Crimea.
Yeah. So I don't know how this has happened, but every time I see Cal now, he's just started calling me Crimea. And now
then about like 2 seconds later, I'll say
you switch
River.
the S for an A, and it's just stuck.
Crimea.
So now every time I see it, it's like, "What's up, Crimea?" And I'm like, oh, "Wait, what?" Justin Timberlake vibes.
Yeah. That was good, because I did get a DM here actually, or sorry, I should say the fella's account got a DM, not me. Here, and it was interesting, and it ties into our conversation quite well. Let me find it here. Okay, yeah, so it was actually someone asking about sliding DMs, and it was a Felita, and she said, "Fellas, me and my mate have been talking about this. Is it even possible to slide into DMs of someone who has loads of followers? Like, what is being single like for influencers, YouTubers? They have a mill or whatever on social media. Surely if people shoot their shot, you just aren't going to see sorry, I've had to burp there. You just aren't going to see the DM they want to know the answer to. So, Chip, as someone that has, how many are you out on Insta? Like 600K?
Yeah, 540 or something.
Yeah, we love that. Let's get Chip to a mil. So by the end of this, you'll definitely have a mil. Do you see the DM? And not only that, but would you ever take a girl out for dinner or drinks based off of someone shooting their shot?
You know what? Yes, but there are a couple of factors here. Mm-hmm. Okay, the profile has to not be private, because I can't be
obviously
judging.
That's a given. That's step one.
So that's step one. So if you're gonna do it, take your profile off private, because you're not gonna reply if it's on private.
That should
waste
be
of time.
One,
okay, I get if you want to be private for whatever, but don't bother otherwise.
Yeah.
Step two, opening line needs to be decent. If I get the ick, I'm out.
And we're not going into the ick again.
I'm kidding. I actually don't get the ick, to be honest. But if I tell you like it's just dead, then it's not like
it's not a vibe.
And then step three, you would have to be attractive to me or my type. And if those all fit together, then bang, maybe something could happen.
Happily.
And we'll take a picture.
I'll send you a signed
and
t-shirt.
obviously you have to be a certain age as well.
What would you say? What would you say that is?
21, 22 minimum, but it also depends on how you actually act. If you act like a child, then it's no.
It's an L. Interesting enough here for you. I was watching, or was I watching? It might be in a TikTok. I feel like my educational things now come from TikTok, which is a very worrying sign actually. But there was a study done that showed women as they get older, what sort of age of men they are attracted to or they find attractive. And it was relatively linear when it came to women in the sense that as they got older, they found older men attractive. So if women are 35, they found a 35 man you're attractive as well. Their age, essentially.
Yes, of course. You would like to think that anyway, yeah.
Right, but men, on the other hand, when men got to, as they got older, the average age always stayed between 20 and 23.
No way.
It was always around there.
Because I feel like mine is going to go above 23. Because I find, like, as I get older, the girl has to get older too. Like, ideally, 22 would be the minimum.
Right.
But it would be good to have someone like 25, 20. But I don't really care as long as the person is nice and
you get along with them.
I get along with them. That's the most important thing.
Of course. But I just thought it was very interesting.
That is funny though.
Women were just like, if I'm 35, I'm into 35-year-olds. Men, I'm 40. I'd like a 22-year-old.
Men are predators. They just want a girl that looks like in the prime, like 21 to 25, whatever. That's just how they work.
Do you think you're hitting your prime now, or do you think your prime is to come?
I think I'm getting there. I think I'm on the path now. Yeah. You know, everything has fallen into place. The puzzle has been unlocked. I'll soon
evolve into your final form.
Yeah, it's like Pikachu to Raichu. This shit is about to hit different. Or maybe I'm becoming like Charizard.
That's dangerous. When you start hitting Charizard level, boy, I was like Charmander a couple of years ago.
Yeah. So what's next? Charmeleon?